Welcome back, guys. This is the fourth video in this phase 3 data analysis training, and in this video I'll be showing you how to build this recharge card sales record sheet. So this is actually the table and the rest are just the duplicates. So let's begin by clicking on the plus icon to create a new tab. So for the recharge card, what we have our date, we have amount start with, amount end with, and the amount sold. So let's begin. We have our date, Monday, 1st December 2025. Then we have amount start with. So then we have the denominations. But before that, let's match all this. It's just 3 rows. Match, match. We have network. We have quantity, and we have amount. So let's highlight everything, put enter, and bold them. So then let's start having our denominations. We have MTN, MTN 100, 200, 500, 1000, 4 denominations for each network. Autofill. Next we have Airtel. So we autofill for 4. And lastly we have glue. Then we autofill for 4. Then we start adding the amounts. MTN 100, 200, 300, 500, and 1000. The same thing for Airtel. So after adding the figures, 100. So now this is what we want. We'll be having quantities here. Let's say 10, 10, 10, 10. So 10 here again. So we want that the amount here should automatically generate itself. And how is it going to do that? The quantity here times 100 naira, the quantity here times 200, the quantity here times 500, the quantity here times 1000. That's what I'm going to do now. So we have equal sign, equal, that is the quantity here multiply by 100, save. The next one, equal the quantity here multiply by 200, save. Next one, the quantity here equal this quantity multiply by 500, save. Next one, equal this quantity multiply by 1000, save. So we have our formulas here, and that is what I'm going to do here again. Copy, paste, paste again for the 4. And now I'm going to clear all of this quantity I have here to have my zero balance here. So what next is to add, let's say, currency sign here, and the currency sign is this. So we have our currency sign, and then let's start adding borders. I think there is a total amount as well. Let's check the one we are looking at. So we have a total balance here. Yes. So we merge these two cells in order to have our total. Total. This total and the balance, you sum them up and bring the sum right below here. So the total and the sum, which is the balance, bring them to middle and bold them. So by bolding, the next thing is to start adding borders. Our border this time is going to be this color, let's say gold yellow. Line like this, vertical lines, and then we can start adding the header boxes, and then we have the footer box as well. So we have all of these intact. Then the next thing is to add alternate coloring. Format cell, alternate colors, and then we make use of yellow this time with footer yellow. So here we go, and this is what we have gotten. So remember, we have 3 of these cells here. We have start with, end with, and amount sold. So let's do that. Having done with all of this, I will copy. Before copying, I think we are yet to change the fonts. Spectral, font size to 14, and this. So all of these that are exceeding this line, let's widen the line, and here we go. So I can now copy. I will give it one line space, and paste. That will be my amount and width. I'll give another space again and paste, and this is going to be my amount. This is going to be okay. Before I copy, I'm not supposed to copy the date, so I will undo. Now I will copy from here, copy, then now start pasting without date. Paste, yeah, paste again. So that is it. Now the next thing is to put this text as, this is amount end with, and this is amount sold. So now the final thing we'll be doing here is this. Remember, this quantity for amount start with, will put it automatically. The quantity for amount end with, will put it automatically, but the quantities for amount sold, we want it to generate itself automatically. And how do we do that? Let's say we have 100. We start with 100 quantity, we end with 50 quantity. So we want it to automatically bring it out here for us that we have sold 50. And how do we do that? I'll select that empty and 100 equal sign, and then the amount we start with minus the amount we end with by clicking on the cells. See this in green color, this in red color. So I'll click on this to save. So the same thing I will do for MTN 200, 500, but instead of doing that one after the other, I can autofill, save. So let's say for MTN 1000 here now, let's do it randomly. I start with 50 and I end with, let's say, 20, meaning I supposed to have sell 30 after saving this. 30, this is correct. So that is how we autofill, and then it will automatically also deduct the amount start with is 60,000 and we end with 25,000, which means we have automatically sold 35,000. So that is that about all of this. Then the next thing is to determine our profit. So what is the profit? I'm going to mark this, and let's say the text for this is profit on amount sold. Profit on amount sold. So, and here the profit should be 3% discount. That's going to be equal 3 divided by 100 multiplied by the amount we have here, then save. This is going to be our profit. So let me highlight and put borders. I'll put texts, the size, and I'll put a fill color to be this, and then I'll bold the text and put them in center. Bold. So the next thing is to put a currency sign here. The currency has been put. So this is all about this table, and for the rest of the days, as usual, I can copy all of this and then start pasting for the rest of the days. Start pasting for the rest of the days. And this is all about building this recharge card sales record sheet. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video where I will be showing you how to build this recharge card printing in bulk sales record sheet. This sheet. So see you in the next video. Bye.